Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and a franchise rebuild video. This is a little bit different than what we normally do. Normally we're sticking to like Diamond Dynasty, or we're doing just normal franchise. This one we're trying a rebuild. I've been doing a couple of these on stream. We've rebuilt the Pirates, we rebuilt the Red Sox. This is taken directly from a stream. I've just chopped it into a video that's not 4 hours long like the stream was. So this will be slightly shorter. But yeah, today we are rebuilding the Boston Red Sox. It started out fairly realistic, and then towards the end we were just trying to get the team to win a World Series. So leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed it. 8 or 10 likes, we'll do a second one of these. Of course, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're on the grind for 350 at this point. We break down all the new cards, do some player debuts, do some franchise. We do it all over here on this channel. We do the news, anytime the game updates, let you guys know what's updating, all that. Also, in this video, you'll hear me talking to Justin. He helped me out a ton with this rebuild. He's starting a new YouTube channel, and the link to his stuff will be in the description. He's going to be playing MLB stuff, all that. So links to everything you'd ever need, including social media, is in the description. But let's get into the Boston Red Sox rebuild. Here's what we're doing. We're doing a Boston Red Sox rebuild. Beforehand, me and Justin just went in and made the Nick Pivetta, Heath Hembury, Workman, whatever the other guy was, trade. So we should be on like a pretty accurate roster. GM contracts are going to be off because I don't want to be fired halfway through in the event this takes like 6 years. All right, here's the roster. Chris Sale, I think we're going to send to the minor leagues for a year. Eduardo Rodriguez is here. He's probably our ace. Zach Godley's here at C potential. He's 28. I don't expect great things from him, but like maybe. Nathan Eovaldi's here. I feel like he's got to go. He's just too expensive for what he is. As like a 4 guy, we're paying him 17 mil. Just not fiscally responsible. And then Ryan Weber's here, and he's fine, I guess. Martin Perez is AIDS, so not great. Marcus Walden, also not great, but he's cheap. Brazier is here. And then Matt Barnes is still here. Barnes could be a piece we move. What do you think, Justin?
Matt Barnes? Yes, definitely. Especially if he's not got arbitration and he's on a 1-year contract and stuff like that. Yeah, he's definitely got to go.
I think he's one more year of arbitration.
Well, with 1 more year of arbitration, you should try to. I know MLB, the show's stuff is dead, trade system's dead, but you should try to maybe get a better prospect for the arbitration year.
Yeah, for sure.
At the deadline.
And then Josh Taylor's here as a lefty. We probably need to call up a couple of pen pieces because we only have like 5. Yeah, we'll see. Then the lineup is not great. Pedroia needs to be in single A so that Peraza, I think, can play. And then JD Martinez is pretty good. He's 22 mil a year though, and we're just really not good enough to contend probably. Bogarts is probably a piece we build around. Devers has got to develop. It feels like he's pretty hit or miss for me when I try to do like Red Sox stuff. He's either a god or he's like a C tier or C potential guy immediately. And then Verdugo, Moreland, Michael Chavis will be fine hopefully. Christian Vasquez is a catcher. He's fine. Jackie Bradley could probably go. I don't know. We have some decisions to make. JD Martinez, what do you think we do with JD?
JD Martinez, he's on a 4-year contract, isn't he?
Yeah, we have until 2022.
At this point, I think he's definite stay on the roster year 1. And then come year 2, there's an opportunity to trade him if he's not performing.
We're in a decent spot. Like, I think this team could simulate pretty well. I feel like they always do as well. Autofix lineups. Oh, Ryan Brazier, fractured hand on opening day. Love to see it. I never understand why we stick people on the 10-day IL for like an injury that's 3 months, and it'll be the show. Oh, Mitch Moreland tore his ACL.
Ooh.
You hate to see that. All right, we got to figure out first base because what's his butt just tore his ACL, and by what's his butt I mean Mitch Moreland. So you hate to see that. We're gonna have probably Bobby Dalbec play first base because he's here already. Benintendi's got to be playing, by the way. That's something that's a major oversight by me. Sell the whole team and get Trout. Maybe.
You could sell Verdugo.
No, we could sell Verdugo.
Verdugo and JD Martinez for Trout.
Yeah.
No, but that wouldn't be realistic though.
No, that sounds like the most realistic thing.
All right, yep.
Even with as much as we've dismantled the team, we're simming pretty well, I say, as we go on like a 13-game losing streak. Michael Chavis has broken his arm. Dude, this game hates us. Injuries are unrealistically frequent in this game. Yeah, I'm actually going to go turn the injury slider down, because I normally do that, but then right now I just didn't because I was like, what are the odds? But apparently pretty high. As I recall, that's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close to the bottom. I'm gonna have it like it there. Not all the way off, but pretty low. Let's go draft somebody good. Wow. Marco Nevis looks interesting. He's yeah. I think we'll go Marco Nevis maybe if we want a center fielder. All right, let's see how we did with the draft. Not bad. Not terrible. Marco Nevis is a 71 overall like today. That screams AAA for like a year. Troy Miller's not great. Brian Velasquez could be pretty sick. He's a 5-pitch closer, which is always nice. Jason Porter looks real bad. Same with Frederick Fernandez, but Dan Blake looks okay. We'll call that one like a decent draft. Now just let me sign all these guys. We're going on a little bit of a winning streak here. Oh. Verdugo for Olsen and Piscotty. The game is killing me, dude. Oh, I want to take that. I just can't. Yeah, Eric Swanson. I bet you he's the lone Mariner. I think that's probably what's happening there. All right.
Hold on. What about Swanson?
He made the All-Star team.
Oh, perfect. Good job, Dansby.
No, Eric Swanson.
Oh, Eric Swanson. All right. Well.
The closing pitcher or the starting pitcher for the Mariners.
Yeah, I know who he is. I just I heard Swanson, and so I'm thinking Dansby, but no,
yeah.
Swanson on the Mariners. But say somebody's got to make it on the Mariners, so
yeah, it happened to be him. Starting pitching is not terrible. The relief pitching. Also not the worst thing you've ever seen. Collectively, though, as a group, we are real bad. Today is a trade deadline. All right, let's go figure out what we want to do. We're 21 games back, probably out of the playoffs. Let's go take a look at the trades. Do we want to trade JD Martinez?
It's probably going to have to be a manual trade if you do.
Let me suggest a trade and see what happens. Oh, there are no players. Okay. What about MLB ready play?
You'll probably get some MLB stuff.
I think the contract is just so big.
Watch the angles off of you, Trout.
Yeah. JD Martinez, Albert Pujols, Brandon Marsh, and Keenan Middleton. I don't hate this trade. Pujols retires at the end of the year. It's like semi-realistic because we're moving JD Martinez. And we are putting on a little bit of salary. That's why I had the other players. I'm a genius. But that's fine. Like, for 1 year in Pujols, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and accept that. Martin Perez and Kevin Pillar gets us Anthony Banda from the Rays. That'll be fine because he can just chill in the minors for a bit. And yeah, all right, let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. Probably like nothing good is going to happen through the end of the season, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Ryan is spinal with a head fracture.
Ooh.
Yikes. End of year one, 71 and 91. We finished 35 games back, so not the best. Somehow we won an award somewhere. All right, let's take a look at how the lineup did this year. I just want to see how everybody hit. Well, we kind of did. Michael Chavis hit pretty well. Did Bobby Dalbec hit well? Not phenomenally. That's somebody I would have liked to have done better. Albert Pujols is going to retire. He had like 380 at-bats somehow. That's fine. Kevin Plawecki's our DH. Everybody got injured. That's what happened this year. Verdugo hit pretty well. That's a good development. Devers hit decently. Bogarts is still here. Okay, like we did okay from the hitting side. Pitching side, not the best. Like, it's fine. Not the best. Not sure where Nathan Eovaldi went. Probably got injured at some point. But yeah. All right, let's simulate to the off season. Look at free agency and stuff. Should be fine. As the Dodgers defeat the Yankees in the World Series.
Dodgers finally got their payback. Or finally got their World Series.
Few retired players. Oh, Mitch Moreland retired. That's tough. Albert Pujols did not retire. That's a tough break.
Oh, wow. Albert Pujols didn't retire. What's his overall, though? Like 52?
Jesus. All right. That's a tough break, especially with Moreland retiring. So now we're in a tough spot.
Well, just for the sake of trying to get Pujols records, even though he'll probably be terrible, start Pujols at first base or DH.
All right. Yeah, he could. Oh, Jonathan Lucroy is still on this roster. He wasn't playing, but like he was on the roster. I'm thinking a rebrand make sense for the Red Sox. I feel like they have kind of wishy-washy fans. Wouldn't mind if they moved out.
Well, see, keep them in Boston. Just change the name to the Blue Sox.
Yeah. Hire a new manager. We'll do that. Okay, we need to make a decision on Bradley Jr., McHugh, and Lucroy. I really think we let all of them walk.
I agree, even though I know Colin McHugh, or know his aunt.
We're looking decent here. We could use a first baseman, unless we want to just play Albert Pujols the whole year, which I'm down for, honestly. And then we need like a center fielder and then maybe a DH. But then mostly we need pitching, and we need it badly. We need some pen help pretty immediately, and then we need some starting pitching, maybe two. I really think pitching is what we focus on here, just because that's the biggest need. The lineup's pretty decent. Okay, I think here's what we do. I think we do a starting pitcher and then a couple of relievers and maybe a center fielder. That's the target here. So maybe we go a guy like Alex Wood to be like a 3 or something, and then we look at a guy maybe like, I don't know, Joaquin Soria maybe. He's 36 though. Nate Jones could be interesting. A guy like Brandon Morrow, David Robertson, maybe some combination of those guys. I'm going to go ahead and prioritize the bullpen. I think Brandon Morrow could be a pretty interesting addition. Also going to go ahead and sign David Robertson. I'm going to do him first, however. And I don't mind throwing him 3 years for like 3.6 a year. That seems like pretty good value, and we may get him. It just feels like so much to give Hendricks and Yates that kind of money when I could get David Robertson to be a massive improvement and just not throw that kind of money at him. And we're going to do the same type of deal here for Morrow. And we'll go 2 years because he's a bit older. So that puts us in a pretty good spot, bullpen-wise, if we sign both those guys. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to offer on Alex Wood. And then we'll go from here. Corey Kluber is now an Angel. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, though. Mookie Betts is now a New York Metropolitan. Interesting time. Starling Marte also now a Met. DJ LeMahieu is going to go to the Dodgers. Pretty fun times. Colton Wong, an Arizona Diamondback. Who have we signed? We signed Peterson. We've signed everybody we've set out to sign. I think I'm okay with where we're at. Markakis as a DH wouldn't suck. Especially for $2 million a year. I don't hate that. Miguel Sano is now a Washington National. I'm just curious who's available here. If there's anybody decent that we could look to take. Jared Eichhoff. Now, that's a guy who I don't mind wasting a Rule 5 draft on, especially with arbitration for 2 years, though he wasn't very good last year, so not ideal. The team for year 2 looks a lot like this. 98 Chris Sale is our ace. Can't go wrong with that. Erod is our number 2 guy. Zach Godley is still here. He's up to an 80, and we signed Alex Wood and drafted Jared Eichhoff in the Rule 5, so he's up for the whole year. Bullpen is pretty improved. We got Josh Taylor, David Robertson, Matt Barnes are the back end, and then the middle's like fine with Keenan Middleton and Ryan Brazier. Nathan Eovaldi's a long man / spot starter. It's a lot to pay him $17 million to do that. Maybe we trade him at some point. I don't really know. And then the offense looks pretty decent as well. Benintendi's here. Nick Markakis is the DH. We are pretty lefty heavy, but I think that's going to be okay because we do have righties on the bench that we can move in. Xander Bogaerts, Jock Peterson, the new left fielder. Verdugo's continuing to improve. Christian Vasquez, Chavis plays first base for us mostly, and then Jose Peraza over Dustin Pedroia. We're going to leave Pedroia on the bench because I don't think he's officially retired, but I don't want him taking at-bats away from Peraza, who's developing fairly nicely, even though he is basically a contact bat versus lefties at this point. But he played okay last year, I guess. And then Sam Travis, Pedroia, Dalbec on the bench. Brandon Marsh is here. He'll play some. Honestly, I don't hate this team. This team could sim pretty well. This could be a pretty short rebuild, but I guess we'll see. We're going to take this trade. Mike Yastrzemski for Bert Gonzalez. The Giants offered it to us. We're bringing Yastrzemski back to where his father played. It's not ultra realistic, but it's a cool storyline. So we're going to accept that, actually. So what that's going to do now is, for at least a bit, it's going to make Brandon Marsh be back on the bench again, because Dustin Pedroia, for some godforsaken reason, is our right fielder. And now Jose Peraza is the right fielder. I don't know what's happening with this team. It's a miracle we've even won any games. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. The injuries, man. Next time I'm turning the injury slider all the way down. This is absolutely the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Draft time in year 2. Let's see if there's anybody decent here. I don't know. We're probably only going to show the first couple, and then we'll just simulate to the end. Andres Quintero looks sick. We're going to take him. Jason Garcia looks amazing. Here's what we are doing. Here's what we drafted. Not a great draft. I think there's only one guy that's even signable, really. It's Andres Quintero, but he does look kind of sick, to be fair. So we're going to go ahead and sign him. The rest can kind of walk. Not super important. We'll build our team more through free agency, I guess. And we'll go ahead and simulate to the... JT Riddle's the other guy I signed. I got to send him to somewhere. We're going to go ahead and simulate to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are 45 and 50. Playing okay, I think, for the most part. Jose Peraza is not doing very well at all. Other than that, though, we're doing decently. Peterson's hitting home runs. Devers doing decently. Benintendi's having kind of a down year. Same with kind of everybody else behind him. I should probably move Yastrzemski up a little bit. Maybe Yaz is a leadoff guy. Marco Gonzalez is your All-Star Game starter, just like everybody thought, with a 1.67 ERA. He could honestly win Cy Young this year. What a crazy year. Chris Sale's here, obviously. No bullpen pieces. That's fine, I guess. We'll give Marco the start. Why not? And then Xander Bogaerts is here as well. Who else? Probably nobody else, right? Yeah, it looks like nobody else. That's fine. Decent team, but not amazing. Max Kepler is now a Cardinal. It is trade deadline day. We are right on the border of being 500. I don't necessarily think it's good enough to buy, so I think we're going to sell some pieces. The pieces I'm really looking at selling here is going to be Nathan Eovaldi. It's just too much to pay for a long man. And then that's pretty much it. Nathan Eovaldi is the big guy I want to move. And then Albert Pujols, maybe. His contract is we're just probably just going to have to eat it. But Nathan Eovaldi, for sure, we're going to move. All right, we're going to go Eovaldi for Chris Martin and Grant Dayton. Now that's going to be interesting. I got to figure out what that does to our pen. We have an interesting pen now. I probably need to send one of these guys down.
Still in season 2?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Also, everybody's getting injured again, so I lowered the slider even more.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised everybody's getting injured. I guess everybody's just got terrible injury ratings.
Yeah. Guess who didn't retire, Justin?
Albert Pujols again?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
No Hall of Fame inductees. I mean, we can't. There's no way we re-sign him. Jesus.
You have to re-sign him just for the meme of Albert Pujols.
59 overall. All right. How about 2 years for like $500,000 a year? He's actually very interested in that. At 42,
and
I would be too.
At very worst, he's a double-A first baseman.
Yeah, I think he played AAA all of last year.
Wow.
All right, Erod, we're signing. No reason not to. We have some money to spend because we offloaded Eovaldi. But we also have some guys to re-sign, like Erod and Matthew Barnes would be good. All right, what are we missing? We're probably missing Erod. I don't know where he went. He may still be a free agent, maybe? Oh, also traded for Mike Yastrzemski because Verdugo got injured. See you, Gavin. All right, what could we really look to add here? Looking at the team, a DH would be nice. Maybe a second baseman would be kind of cool. I feel like our outfield is pretty good. I need to figure out what happened to Verdugo. He's in AAA. Okay. So Verdugo's still here. He got injured.
I left a sinker over the plate for Joey Gallo. He just went yard.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes.
38th home run of the season. Jeez, Gallo.
It's not an easy park to get home runs with either. Christian Yelich is here. We don't really need an outfielder, though. We just signed Lindor last time, and we have Bogarts. Who's at second base? Brian Dozier. I don't know that I love Dozier over Peraza, though. Major problem. We could sign, like, Noah Syndergaard.
That wouldn't be a bad signing. Steal him away from the Nets. Your own Nets.
Yeah. Oh, we got Noah Syndergaard. Let's go. Alright, let's go over the roster, actually. Welcome back, Gavin. Yastrzemski bats leadoff. Verdugo the DH. Bogarts, Jock Peterson, Devers, Benintendi. Christian Vasquez catches. 82, Michael Chavis plays first. Jose Peraza plays second. And then the pitching staff is 95 Sale, 88 Eduardo Rodriguez, 87 Syndergaard, 84 McCullers, 80 Alex Wood. And then the pen is pretty much the same as last year. Josh Taylor's up to an 87. That's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to say because of the offense is decent, the pen. The bullpen's decent as well, but the starting rotation is god tier. And so I'm going to go ahead and say I'll drop my win from 95, but I'm going to say 92 wins. I don't know why. Like, I know the Giants aren't very good, and I just gave up a 3-run... Thank you, Odor. Just gave up a 3-run game-tying home run to Rougned Odor.
Sick, dude. Chris Bryant,
but no,
the National.
I know Chris Bryant, the National. He seems to go to the Nationals a lot in franchises.
Yikes. Javi Baez, the Astro.
Oh, no.
Roberto Perez is a Cub, because I guess Wilson Contreras just doesn't exist anymore.
Watch him still be on the roster and he's
yeah, they'll be like, he plays second now. Just like, what do you mean? Oh, the Mets are offering us a trade. Oh. Oh, okay. I was going to say, we get to offload Albert Pujols' contract, but no we don't. Because he's already on a smaller contract.
What do they want for Albert Pujols?
Some random minor leaguer. Eloy Jimenez is a Philly now. What is happening?
This is definitely realistic, taken up to another notch.
The most realistic I've ever seen.
You gotta love MLB The Show.
Alright, at the mid-season mark, we are 59 and 38. Yeah, 59 and 38. It's pretty good. Better than last year, because they're very bad. Chad is telling me to put Albert Pujols in the MLB. The goal is to win, so we're not going to do that, actually. But let's see if we had anybody make the All-Star team. Because that would be pretty exciting. Noah Syndergaard makes the team from us. He's up to a 97. Jeez. Aaron Savale is here. Jesse Biddle. Ty Buttery. Nobody from our pen, but Noah Syndergaard made it. And no... Oh, Xander Bogaerts made it. I was going to say no other Red Sox, but Xander Bogaerts did make it. At the end of the year, we are a 162 record team. 100 wins, 62 losses. The Yankees went 87 and 75 and finished second. Let's go over how the team did. Sale did pretty well. Syndergaard may have won the Cy Young with those numbers. 217 strikeouts and a 2.6 ERA is really good. And just above a 1 whip. Lance McCullers really just didn't pitch very well by his standards, but better than anybody who would have pitched above him. Erod pitched pretty well, and Alex Wood actually pitched pretty well. Eichhoff was kind of a disaster in the pen. The pen was pretty good, actually. That's a surprise to me. Josh Taylor's down to an 84. The lineup was pretty good. Verdugo hit well. Bogarts hit well. Benintendi hit well. Chavis hit pretty well. Peterson didn't hit for average, but he hit homers, which is really why he's here. Tristan Casas hit pretty well in like 12 games. Everybody did their part. Yaz did well. Everybody hit pretty well. And everybody pitched pretty well. So that's probably why we did so well. Gold Glove. Syndergaard and Chavis win Gold Glove. Noah Syndergaard does win Cy Young. Carlos Correa wins the MVP. Exciting stuff. Sale finishes third. Lance McCullers finishes second. Or no, he finishes third. Daniel Murphy. Now, Justin, if I was to tell you Daniel Murphy finishes second place on a Gold Glove award, would you say the game is realistic and accurate to real life?
No, not at all.
Well, he did, so I don't know what that says about the game, but that's where we're at. We have Minnesota in the first round, so we're gonna have to take care of them probably. So we're just gonna rock with what we got. We win the first game 3-2, win the next game 1-0. Noah Syndergaard goes 8 strong. Yeah. Now into Minnesota for game 3, we lose, and we win game 4 9-2. Erod pitches pretty well. Pretty great. Pretty great. All right, now we have the Angels in the ALCS. Also, your Braves may be knocked out by the Cardinals again.
Like always, it's okay.
Yeah, it happens. Well, we lost game 1. That's always a tough scene. Sim through date. All right, we win game 2. We're chilling. We're chilling. Oh, we lose game 3. We're less chilling. We lose game 4. Okay, now we're in a tough spot. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and manage this game. Oh, Bo Bichette's on the Angels. He just took his yard. Oh, JD Martinez also on the Angels. Fun times. Chavis single, strikeout, ground out. Sick. Alec Boehm's here. Dude, the Angels are kind of stacked. Single. All right, we really need Peterson to come through here, and he grounds into a double play. Tough scene. We're down 2-0. It seems like we're going to have to go to a season number 4. All right, top of the 9th. Bundy versus like our 3, 4, 5 guys. We strike out and we double. Trevor May is now in. That's an exciting development. Jock Peterson needs a home run. Just doesn't happen. All right, we've been eliminated from the playoffs. That's tough because we had a pretty good team. So we'll look to retain some guys. The Dodgers defeat the Angels in the World Series. You did actually beat the Cardinals, though, Justin.
Hey, there we go. Good job, Braves.
What's up, Tyler? All right, Robinson Cano has retired. Is in the Hall of Fame. Guess who hasn't retired?
Albert Pujols.
Mother of God, dude.
This dude is gonna play till he's 50.
He really is. Is he? Well, we signed him to a 2-year too, so he's still on our roster somewhere. It's down to a 60 overall at 43 years old. That's tough. And we can't have him in the majors because our team is too good. All right, let's go sign a farm director here quickly. Honestly, I don't know. I think we just kind of keep the team together and give it another go. It's a pretty good team. I don't know. There's nothing I would want to add. We're going to let Markakis walk, though, because he's now 39 years old and like a 65 overall. Not really doing anything for us. Aaron Nola is now a Brewer. Ozuna's a Philly. Judge is a White Sox, so he stays in pinstripes.
Yeah, black and white pinstripes.
Yeah, baby. Will Smith is now a Red Sox. You love to see it. Barrios the Pirate. Wilson Contreras a Pirate. Edwin Diaz an Astro. That makes too much sense. Michael Fulmer's a Ranger. Severino's a Twin. Tyone's a Twin. Joey Gallo the Athletic. Gary Sanchez the White Sox. Just New York Central, I guess, is what Chicago's going for.
Well, I went ahead and turned the stream on the PS4 here, so now I'm seeing what you're seeing. So now I can help even more.
I need to see. Okay, we signed. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're gonna be chill. The lineup's decent, and we'll go over it while I'm recording. The pen's gonna be pretty good, even better than last year. If we don't win, I don't think we're going to win. Like, if this team doesn't win, I don't think it's possible to win with the Red Sox. And we're going to be in a tough spot next year, so it's got to be this year. Is there any salaries we could offload? Chris Sale's is up at the end of the year. Christian Vasquez we could maybe trade. After re-sign Devers, and that's not going to be cheap. All right, we better win this year because we're in trouble next year if we don't.
But you got David Robertson coming off the books too.
Yeah, but we have like a lot of guys on arbitration and renewable stuff that's going to get real expensive real quick.
Yeah, no, it's going to get really expensive.
All right, here's the roster for year number 4, I guess. Verdugo, Bogarts, Benintendi, Chavis, Devers, Jock Peterson, Yastrzemski, Christian Vasquez, and Peraza. Tristan Cassis is also here. Bobby Dalbec's here. And then the pitching rotation is the same as last year, where we have Sale, Syndergaard, McCullers, Erod, and Alex Wood. And then there's just way too many people in the pen right now, but that'll get fixed later. But yeah, we should be decent. We also added Will Smith and Zach Britton for not a ton of money. So we're gonna be okay, maybe, but we'll see. That's what our team overlay looks like, and second base really isn't even that bad. He's like an 83. We have a pretty good outfield as well. Like this should be a really good team, I think. We'll see. As Taylor Rogers is now a Brave.
So here's my thinking here. Going into this last year, I think Keenan Middleton and maybe another top prospect should be traded for Alvarado.
For who?
Alvarado, or whatever his name is, the Tampa Bay Rays closer.
Okay, let me trades. Oh, Alvarado?
Yeah, Alvarado, yeah. Just to boost the bullpen.
If we were going to continue, I'd want him, though. I wonder if Brandon Morrow would do the job. Really not. That could work. Let's do that. Okay. Braves in 6? Who are the Braves playing?
He's saying against you, Braves in 6 in the World Series.
Oh, nah. Disagree.
I would actually agree. The original Boston team's better.
No. This team, you know what it's got that the Braves just don't? It's got heart. We need some like AA guys though, like desperately. This is a problem every year. We just don't have enough AA guys. Now, where did all these guys go? They probably went to AAA.
Probably AAA. Yeah.
That's fine. We'll just go sign more terrible people.
I'll get there in a second.
Yeah, like we're doing okay.
Yeah, you've got $10 million plus in the budget still. You're fine.
Yeah. We'll be fine. Probably. We just have so many big contracts. But we are the Red Sox. Alright. Let's do it. If we need to sell anybody, it's going to be Jock Peterson. 103 wins. How many wins do you reckon, Justin?
I'm going to say 94. Unless you hit a big month. If you hit a big month, I'll say 102.
I'm going to say right at like 98.
At the trade deadline, though, might need to look at a center fielder.
Yeah.
With some decent offense or something.
The Rangers are offering us a trade. Brett Martin for Adam Engel. Actually, I don't hate that. I wonder if they'd also take Chris Martin. Who is Hildenberger?
Trevor Hildenberger.
I don't know. He's an 80 overall. He's not in the majors though.
Yeah, he's a he's a pretty decent reliever for the Twins.
Okay, then I need to call him up.
To answer your question, fun guy, I do not think a team is ever going to win over 120 games in a regular season in Major League Baseball. I don't think that's ever going to be beaten in today's day and age.
It's just so many games to win in 1 year.
Yeah, and then when you look at baseball too, especially with a corona-shortened season like this year, over the future, I don't think we keep 162 games anymore. I think we're looking at maybe a 120 game season, maybe a 100 game season, probably within the next 5-10 years.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty accurate assessment.
Fun guy, I will also answer this next question for you too. In my opinion, I don't. The 115 losses was by the Detroit Tigers this year, right?
Yeah, like they lost 115 not too long ago.
Yeah, I thought it was last year, but no, I don't think, especially with the landscape of baseball and what teams are there, I don't think a team's going to lose more than 115 games either. The only team that I think possibly could be the Seattle Mariners. Just because the Mariners are in a situation where they're going to probably be even worse than the Tigers for a little while longer than what the Tigers are going to be bad for. But then again, it's the same thing I said with the breaking the win record. Very shortly in the next probably 5-10 years, you're going to see the Major League Baseball season's schedule shortened by a significant amount. So even the bad teams won't lose as many games.
Okay, trade deadline. We are 61-43. We are tied for the lead of the division, but it's close. Okay, I think like bench bat here.
Oh yeah, that's really all we need here. Is a bench bat or two.
I'm just going through the trade block to see. Like DJ LeMahieu is just too expensive, I think. Rowdy Tellez, what's he like? It's not terrible. Keep that in the back of our heads. Who are we trying to offload? I guess that's the first question we need to look at.
Yeah, let's look at how guys are doing and see where.
Contracts that are coming to an end here is Christian Vasquez. I mean, I wouldn't mind offloading Jock Peterson if we got a good bat back.
Yeah, but see, Jock isn't that expensive either. But let's go and look at the like averages and how people are hitting before we really truly go in and make a decision right here.
Yeah, like Peraza's hitting 282, 304 for Benintendi, 266 for Bogarts. Yaz is at 275, Devers 254, 260 for Verdugo, 262 for Jock. He's like kind of killing it. Chavis
Yeah.
hitting 272. The only place we really need an upgrade at is like catcher.
Yeah.
Even our bench isn't hitting terribly.
Huh.
And then like our pitching's pretty good. Like everybody's cold, but like the pen's doing pretty well, except for Hildenberg is apparently very bad. Everybody's pitching well. Sale's having a down year for him. I don't know.
I will say, let's make another trade for maybe a reliever or starter that's in like the low 80s to be that sixth man, that long reliever in the bullpen.
Alright, let's see who's here then.
Yeah, maybe Eichhoff and Banda. Go send Banda back to Tampa.
Where's Banda?
He's a starter, right above Eichhoff.
Will that take it? A little bit more. What if we give you Adam Engel? Okay. Yes. I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And so then whoever the, if it wasn't Eichhoff or Banda as the long reliever, Trevor Richards becomes the long reliever. And then you send the other guy down.
Yeah. Okay, I don't mind that.
Probably still try to go after another bench bat.
I think maybe we call up Marco Nevis. We have Brandon Marsh here as well, who I'm pretty confident can play the outfield. Like, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Who do we look for, though? That's the problem. Or do we maybe just trade away Marsh?
I'll trade away Marsh. Plus one of the bench guys. I'm thinking here. So, Marsh and one of the bench guys that's currently on the bench for a center fielder that has good average hitting potential.
Oscar Mercado. Actually, Oscar Mercado may not be the worst thing in the world.
No, not at all. Yeah.
What would that take? Okay. I mean, that could work. Alright, I think we'll take that.
Yep. And so then that should open up. I mean, I don't know the 26-man roster like the back of my hand right now, but that should open up then another spot on the 26-man roster, and then we can give the spot to Lynn.
Oh, sick, dude. Where is he? Here he is. Alright, congratulations, Lynn. Major League talent.
And we'll give him a month.
I really want Cassis up, though. I think Cassis may be the move for win now over...
Yeah, go Cassis now.
And what's the on base looking like? 347 to 320. I almost like Mercado at the leadoff spot.
Yeah, I think Mercado should lead off. Go Mercado Peraza.
Yeah, I don't know. I almost think Benintendi makes a lot of sense at 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say Benintendi 3, then probably Bogarts, then Devers, because Devers probably has one of the lower batting averages, but he hits bombs, and so he's okay to be in a 4th spot, or he's okay to be in a 5th spot there.
Yaz has got 27 and a higher average, though.
Yeah.
I may go Yaz 5.
Yeah, go Yaz 5.
Like Sam Travis, would that get the deal done? Because Sam Travis is just taking up space.
Yeah.
All right, I'm okay with that deal.
Get you another catcher.
Sandy Leon, bring him back.
Just for Action Jackson, let's trade Lynn to. No, we'll call Lynn up for the 2 roster spots that open up for.
I may have put Lynn on
September
waivers.
calls.
Yeah, Lynn is on waivers.
He'll clear waivers. It's just because he ran out of major league or minor league options.
The end of season 4, we are 98 and 64. All right, how did the pitching do? Not bad. Everybody kind of turned it around, so that's positive. Dude, Josh Taylor is apparently a god. 201, he's an 86 overall. Unreal. Also, we have way more lefties in the pen than I thought we did. Everybody here did fairly well. Mercado hit well. Cassis hit 381 when we finally gave him at bats. Benintendi hit pretty well. Bogarts hit well. Yaz hit 46 home runs. Wow. That's impressive. Verdugo hit 28. Yeah, I mean, everybody hit pretty well. What did Wilson Ramos do? Not bad. Okay, if this team doesn't win the World Series, I don't know. This is a pretty good team. I meant to see if we won any awards. We won a Gold Glove and we won Reliever of the Year. Okay. So we're already down 2-1 because I hit the wrong button. Unfortunate. So now we're gonna have to go and do the quick manage thing. We were hitting Cassis, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or no, Peraza versus lefties.
Well, we already submitted the starting lineup, so it's fine.
Well, all right. Well,
Oh, leadoff
is...
triple. Freaking sick, Erod. All right, we're warming somebody up in the pen. How do you even do that? Can you even do that?
Bo Bichette is playing for the Angels?
How did he single and nobody score? Mother of God.
Probably an infield single.
Pop up, sack fly, fly. Okay, could have been a lot worse than it was. Strikeout, ground out, pop up. Sick. All right, Erod here is not my favorite person ever. Ooh, homer by Benintendi. Love to see it. The error, that's got to be Cassis. Jeez. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. We're starting with a double. We're going to go to a pitching change here. We just don't have the time to deal with this. Strikeout, ground out. Sick. Chavis with the homer. Error. What are we at? Bases loaded, 2 outs, strikeout. Cool, dude. JD Martinez, double, strikeout, single. This could be Penn. This could be like Zach Britton time.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. Jorge Alfaro with 2 outs. Fielder's choice will take it. Yastrzemski lines out, line out, strikeout. We'll go Britton another inning. It works. Chavis single, Devers strikeout, then Denny line out, ground out. The offense, man. Gotta take Britton out. All right, we need 1 run and 6 outs against Ken Giles. Single, strikeout. Okay, we need 1 run and 3 outs. Pitching change. Will Smith time, I guess, to keep it tight.
Yeah. Go for Will Smith in the hold.
Yeah, okay, we need a run here. Who do we have on the bench? We have Jock Peterson and Jose Peraza, realistically.
Jock does hit pretty well. Hit righties pretty well.
Yeah, we may go him over Verdugo because he's just struggling.
Yeah.
Struck out. Chavis strikes out and Devers strikes out. We get knocked out by the Angels again, dude. Gosh, I don't know if I want to do a year 5, man. Oh, Albert Pujols finally retired, thank God. Justin Turner retires on the Orioles. What a time. All right, Pujols retires and is now a Red Sox in the Hall of Fame. And Miguel Cabrera apparently ended his career on the Braves.
Hey, good job, Miggy.
I really don't want to deal with this, so we may just end it here.
I don't blame you. Keep the save, and we can have a...
Yeah, we'll just revisit this. Jeez, dude. I can't believe one of those two teams didn't win.
You can edit the video and upload it and say...
Part 1.
Red Sox Rebuild torture or something like that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go over the final team, and then we'll probably call it. Alright, this is the final team for the video slash stream slash however you're watching this. Oscar Mercado is a center fielder. He did fine. Cassis did really well. We just didn't play him enough, probably. We may revisit this, because Cassis would be an interesting guy to watch. Benintendi was pretty good. Bogarts was pretty good. Yastrzemski had 46 home runs, which is really, really good. Verdugo played well. Chavis played decently. As good as you could ask Michael Chavis to be. Devers played okay. And Christian Vasquez was terrible offensively. And our bench bats were Jock Peterson and Jose Peraza for the most part. Wilson Ramos was also here. So we go over to the pitching rotation. Chris Sale and Noah Syndergaard really carried the weight for us. Lance McCullers was here, just really didn't pitch that well. Same with Eduardo Rodriguez, but Alex Wood pitched pretty well. And Trevor Richards pitched very well out of long relief slash starting role, I guess. And then our pen did really well. We just couldn't hit in the playoffs, which is super frustrating. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out Justin's channel again, and the link to that will be in the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.